I'm Neil McEvoy, the Plaid Cymru Assembly candidate for Cardiff West and the candidate for South Wales Central. A very negative article has appeared in the media today, planted by the Labour Party, and they seek to misrepresent me because we're doing very, very well and we can win the election. I'm with somebody who I got to know a while back. So, how do you know me in these circumstances?
Well, I knew you were the Plaid Cymru local councillor for Fairwater and Cardiff West. I'm a resident in Fairwater myself. I went through a traumatic time. My family and I and my nephew went through a traumatic time in May 2013 when my nephew was removed for very little reason by Cardiff Children's Services and placed with father, who ironically had already been under a high MARAC order under Women's Aid many years prior.
It's very important that we don't identify anybody.
Yes.
The slant of the article today is that like somehow don't support women in difficult circumstances. What is your experience of me, and was the person that I helped in your family male or female?
Female. And without your help and support, Neil, we would never have got through such a traumatic, challenging, emotional time. You always had time for me, whether it be on the phone or we met in a local cafe to talk, or in a park, or anywhere at all that was private where we could have a conversation about our family battle. And I just felt that you were our backbone in a very, very traumatic, painful time, Neil. And you also helped us to be an advocate for us as well, for our family. Can I stop you there? Because
Cardiff Council have stopped me being an advocate for people in this city. It's one of the reasons why I want to seek election to the Assembly, because I think children's services need radical reform.
I agree with you, Neil. My words and sentiments exactly from my experience. You know, I'm mid-40s, good job, no criminal records, and unfortunately, because I fought the power of the local authority, they made ridiculous decisions based on buying Lego for a child as a reason to put me in a contact centre. Because I fought against them, I rang the chief executive of the local council. I challenged these people. One point I must add, Neil, I did ring Mark Drayford's office on Cathedral Road for help at the time, and I also reached out to Councillor Mitchell, both telling me they would take my numbers and ring me back to help me through this tragic time. To this day, 3 years on, I never ever had that phone call, and I totally call out for the Cardiff West and the people of Fairwater, Landers and Canton, Central Cardiff, to vote for Neil McEvoy. He really does mean what he says. He will make change and he is there for the people. And I know that from hands-on experience. Don't waste your vote, and please don't take too much notice of this ludicrous propaganda in the newspapers.
But you've read the article. What do you think of it?
To be quite honest, it seems to me as though this is being used as a hidden weapon of theirs 2 days before the elections. I think it's quite poor on their part, and I think if they invested more time and energy in helping their residents rather than looking for propaganda and bureaucracy, maybe they would be doing a better job for the people of Cardiff. And unfortunately, Neil, I do think that Plaid Cymru is the way forward for Wales, because I think you listen to your residents.
I'm going to send a message out now to viewers watching this. These videos reach hundreds of thousands of people, believe it or not, and this is a very powerful medium. And what I'm saying is that if I am elected, or when I'm elected on Thursday, despite these smears, then I will be asking some very, very serious questions of the family breakdown industry. I want to know why certain organisations support people breaking court orders. I want to know why certain organisations have no policy when they support abusers. I want to know why some organisations have no policy when they support people in whose care children children have alleged abuse. I think we're reaching a really, really crucial time of this election campaign. And the powers that be out there, the Welsh political establishment, do not want to see me elected. When I am elected, I will be asking some very, very serious questions, many of which will be to do with children's services all over Wales, which need radical, radical reform. And I guarantee there are many parents out there watching this who will agree with me. If you do agree with me, and you believe in my platform of shared parenting, so that when couples separate, mum, dad, and both sets of grandparents should see the children, it's the children's right. If you support that, then put your X next to my name on the ballot paper in Cardiff West and also in South Hill Central, which is Cardiff, the Vale of Glamorgan and Rhondda Cynon Taf. Neil McEvoy, looking forward to Thursday, because the people can speak on Thursday and we can deal with these people indulging in politics by smear. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr.